up, you guys? Welcome back or to the channel. It's my birthday today, so I really appreciate it if you guys will go and subscribe. We're on the road to 500 subscribers, giveaways at 500 subscribers, so help me get there. And without further ado, let's get into the video. Alright, so today we're going to be straight piping those 6.0 right here. Lil Red's going to be getting a little bit of sounds to her. So basically what I have right now is I have a 4-inch turbo back straight pipe with a MagnaFlow muffler. So I'm going to go ahead and cut that muffler out and get us a straight pipe put up in there. So yeah, basically I'm going to cut that muffler out. It's welded in right now. And so I'm going to go ahead and cut it out. Then I'm going to go ahead and put a 4-inch muffler delete pipe in. And then I got 2 clamps to put on each end of that. And we should be good to go after that. What else? Alright guys, so basically this delete pipe is from Diamond Eye. So it's going to be a true 4-inch straight back exhaust now. And let me show you guys what's under there right now. So right now what we're working with is the MagnaFlow muffler welded in. So basically what my plan for that is, basically once I get it off, I'll order some 4-inch female adapters on each side, and I'll slap them on there, and I'll make it to where I can pull it on and off whenever I want. And same thing with the 4-inch straight. I can always go back and forth whenever I want. Main reason I'm straight piping it is because I got a show coming up here on the 23rd. I want to be sounding good for her. She already sounds pretty good, but you know, you gotta have that little extra raspiness. Now, one thing I noticed for sure with the 8-inch tip here is that when I went from the 6 to the 8.5, basically that 6-inch was a different type of metal. I don't even know what it was, but this 8-inch is it's steel. So basically I ended up getting a lot deeper tone out of this 8-inch. You guys know how the 6-inch used to sound. It used to clatter like a lot when it was like half throttle and I was getting into it pretty hard. She used to go wah! Now it's deeper and it does sound good, but it's not as raspy. So I'm hoping to get some of that rasp back by deleting the muffler. I mean, I know I definitely will, so should be pretty cool. So yeah, without further ado, let's hop into it. Alright, so basically I'm getting under here to mock up where I want it. I got a Sharpie here, so basically just gonna, it's gonna be outside the pipe right there. Alright guys, so for under the truck, the pipe is 30 inches long, so these are my outside markers where the end of the pipe should end up. And then I measured 3 inches in for the how far the pipe should go in on each side. So we got our 3 inches in. So this is where my cut's gonna be, right here, so that when the pipe slides on, it'll cover from end to end. Money. Oh boy. Alright guys, so there you have it. She's busted off. Now I just gotta grind the sides off a little bit to get that like excess like cut mark crap off, so the pipe will slide on nice. Then after we grind that off, we'll go ahead and slip that pipe on, get her all bolted up with the clamps, and we'll get you guys a cold start. But anyways, there's our old MagnaFlow muffler right there. She's got about 2 years on her. So oh look, you can't see, can you? Look, it looks like the packing's starting to break down here and there inside there. Let's look at the other side. The other side looks clean. still good. But yeah, we'll see how she turns out. By the way, this thing is heavy. If I had to guess, probably at least 30, probably 40 pounds. I'd put 40 pounds on it. That pipe's definitely a lot lighter. And I'm curious to see how big of a difference it'll actually be, because it was already pretty loud. So we'll see how she sounds now. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and clean the ends of the pipe up with the grinder here. And then after that, we'll probably try to get that pipe slipped on. I don't know if I'm going to have to lube it up or something to get it slipped on there, but we'll find out here in a minute. But yeah, let's get to grinding her up. Always wear protection. Alright, so we got it all grinded up. Should be good. We're going to go ahead and see if we can slip this pipe on without any lube or nothing. So, I don't know. We'll see what we got. Oh, look. What's up, Roxy B? Come here. Oh, yeah. What's up, girl? Alright. You want to go in the truck? Nah, she don't want to go, I guess. Alright guys, so we got straight pipe on, evened out on both sides. So now we're gonna... Alright, so the straight pipe is on, it's even out on both sides. Now we just gotta go get a ratchet and start clamping her up, and then she should be ready to go. We'll get you guys a cold start. Alright, so the pipe's on, clamps are tightened up. Now all we gotta do is get you guys a cold start. There she is. Perfect on both sides. Put a ton of ugga-duggas in it, and she ain't going nowhere now. Alright, so turns out we didn't need nothing to lube the pipe up. It slipped on just fine. Basically, I got the one side all tightened up where it should have been, and then I got someone to push on the tip to kind of help me get the whole exhaust kind of lined up towards the front of the truck, and then that pushed the straight pipe all the way up to where it needed to be, and it seated right. I went ahead and tightened the heck out of it as much as I could, and she's sitting good and right now. So yeah guys, that's it. There she is. Cold start time. Oh my gosh, you guys, that thing is loud. You could probably hear it in the background still. Right now I'm like 50 feet away from it. That wicked wheel sounds so good. That's turbo work that paid off right there. Man, she sounds amazing. I'm hecka happy. I'm letting her warm up here for a little bit. I'll get you guys a couple revs and a high idle. Woo, she sounds good now. I'm loving that. Alright, so I'll go ahead and give you a few little revs and a high idle right now. Let's get it. God, doesn't that sound amazing? Oh man, I love this thing. It sounds so good. We're gonna do a couple runs with her tonight, so you might want to stay tuned to my Instagram story. Go ahead and follow me on Instagram at LittleRed6.0, all one word, and on TikTok. Make sure you guys subscribe. I always got crazy stuff coming out like this. Got a ton more plans for the future in the video. We're staying grinding, so make sure you subscribe, like, comment, and let me know what's up. But yeah, guys, I'd really appreciate it if you subscribe, so go ahead and do that for me, and we'll catch you guys in the next video. Later.